Hey everybody, this is your realtor Norm. I'm here at the Courthouse Metro Station. You can tell right off the bat that this location is going to be hard to beat. Courthouse sits right between the Rosslyn and Clarendon Metro stops. This is on the heart of the orange and silver line right here in Arlington. So getting to DC is super quick and easy. You're also right along the main corridor right here, which makes commuting, biking, or even walking to nearby neighborhoods really convenient. And that's the big reason people choose this area. You can live here and not rely on a car much at all. So what's the neighborhood feel like here? Well, what makes Courthouse different? It's a little more low-key than Clarendon. You can still have the restaurants, the bars, things to do, but it's not as quiet or not quite as loud or nightlife heavy as Clarendon. It's really the middle ground between Rosslyn, which is more corporate, and then Clarendon, which is more nightlife. This is a kind of a blend of both the urban and day-to-day, still very livable and walkable lifestyle. The area, speaking of walkable, is highly walkable. So there's lots of shops, restaurants, grocery stores within a few blocks of here. There's even a farmer's market right next to the Metro on the other side, which is Saturdays. There's quite a few parks nearby and lots of green space. So from a lifestyle standpoint, this area checks a lot of boxes, including the Metro. So from a housing perspective, this is where things get super interesting. You've got high-rise condos here, you've got apartments, you've got properties like Woodbury Heights, Colonial Village, the Odyssey condos, Courthouse Hill. And then, of course, there's some older, more affordable buildings nearby, and even a few tucked away homes in residential pockets like Lion Village. So compared to Clarendon, you can sometimes find a little more value here, especially if you're okay with being just a few blocks off the main strip. So who is Courthouse good for? Well, it tends to attract the first-time home buyers, the move-up buyers, people who want walkability without the Clarendon chaos. It's also a great option if you want to stay close to DC, but don't necessarily want to pay those Rosslyn prices. Now, it's not perfect for everyone. Some potential downsides are you're still in a very dense area. Some buildings here are older, and depending on where you are, it could feel a little quieter or even a little bit more transitional compared to Clarendon. But for a lot of buyers, that's actually the appeal. So if you're looking at Arlington and want something walkable, connected, and a little bit more balanced, Courthouse is definitely worth a closer look. And if you're trying to figure out whether Courthouse, Clarendon, Rosslyn, Ballston, Crystal City is the best fit for you, well, that's where things get super interesting because each one of these offers a very different style, different lifestyle. And have you lived in this area? If so, or you're planning to move to Arlington, Virginia, drop a comment down below because I'd love to hear your thoughts on the area. And remember, questions, concerns, hallucinations, call Norm.